Okay, this is Glutaner. This is made by the same people who make Delirium Tremens. I'm not even going to begin to try to pronounce the name of the brewery. But yeah, they're from Belgium. Glutaner is an interesting beer, purely for one unique reason, is it's a gluten-free product. If you're not sure why that is important, gluten is a substance you find that I believe thickens things, thickens foods. You find it's all like oats, grain, barley type product, something like that. There's some people with disease called cirrhosis or ciliosis or something along that line. I can't pronounce it correctly. It starts with a C, but it's pronounced totally different. I tried looking it up, but fuck it. Anyway, essentially it's an intestinal disease. They can't eat cereals or grains or anything like that, so they can only digest and eat gluten-free products. So this is the beer for people who can't digest gluten. Okay? So, we'll get right into it. It's a Pilsner. Get my trusty bottle opener here. That's a nice little fancy foil label. Top you see on a lot of Belgian beers. This is, where was it? 5.2% alcohol per volume. I saw in Beer Advocate it said 4.7, so apparently this is either a different version or they measure the alcohol differently in some places. But yeah, 5.2% alcohol. So this is essentially, to make it gluten-free, it doesn't have barley in it, no barley malt. Instead it's got water and a sorghum malt, which is, I have no idea what the fuck that is. Apparently it's a substitute. Teff rice yeast hops. Okay, so we're gonna pour it now. Hey. Okay, it certainly looks like a lager or pilsner. Okay, so I don't know what it is, but the color seems a bit off to me. I don't know, it kinda, sort of an orange apricot-y type of color, but I can't quite pin down why it doesn't look quite right to me, but it doesn't quite look like beer. I don't know. It's probably just me being stupid, so I'm gonna smell it now. Ooh. There's definitely a grainy smell up front, which is strange, you would think, because there's no barley in this, but I suppose the rice would bring that out. It does sort of remind me of a lot of the rice-based beers from Asia. And there's sort of that sweet, grainy smell, but this goes from grain to sort of almost an apple cider grape kind of smell. Very, very strange smell for a beer. It reminds me of drinking horrible fucking cider when I was a teenager, because it was all you could afford. Yeah, I don't quite like that smell. It brings back really bad memories, praying to the old porcelain god, to be quite frankly, but I will down it now anyway, just for the sake of the review. Ugh. Has a very dry, kind of almost salty taste. There's definitely the grain taste there too, but at the end there's that sort of cider taste. Yeah. I don't know about people who need gluten-free products. Like if they're that desperate for beer, maybe they'd want to try this. But anyone else, if you can chug down the gluten, I suggest you find some gluten products. This is not a very good beer. I'll take another taste just to confirm my analysis here, but oh my god, that's horrible. I'll take the fucking crab juice. Man. I am going to be pouring this down my sink. It's not a very pleasant taste at all. It's got a very sort of salty, a combination of a salty taste and a cider taste, if you can imagine that. I do not like this beer at all. Quite frankly, it's fucking terrible. I feel sorry for people who can't drink or eat gluten, quite frankly, because there's a world of incredible beers out there that apparently they're being deprived of. Instead, excuse me, they're stuck with this fucking rotten apple that has been dipped in salt water. That's essentially what this fucking shit is. Yeah, I can't recommend it at all. It's fucking terrible. 0 out of 5 for Glutaner. I think this is my first true 0 out of 5. No, Corona would be that one, probably. But, yeah, this is, skip it. It's going down the sink. Glutaner, gluten-free, premium Pilsner, sorghum-based, traditionally brewed. It's shit.